Holy shit, is this what you painted?
No, no.
Yeah. Very good. No esperes a mañana, porque ahora es el momento.
Starting off the video over at the gym. I don't know why in the world I managed to spill pre-workout on my shirt every single time 5 minutes before I walk in there, so I look like a baby. But yeah, either way, I haven't really filmed this style of video too much, or at least in a very, very long time. Back when I was in college, I used to take you guys along for literally everything in my day-to-day life. Starting off with today, first thing in the morning at the gym like I do every day. Then we're gonna head back over to the shop and wrap up the crew cab. We got the plumbing, wiring, and a bunch of other things to make it actually drivable. Hopefully take it on its first actual street drive today. That's kind of the goal for today. But either way, we have a lot to get done, so let's bust out a workout. All right, just wrapped up a workout, felt amazing. I'm gonna grab something to eat, head back to the shop, get jamming on the crew cab.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Big detail guy over there.
Washes the same car 6 times a day. Alrighty, let's get to work. Just went ahead and uploaded the video that you guys probably watched before this. If you haven't already, put the card up, go check it out. Now, let's get into the truck. So that's kind of how the beginning of most of my days now start. Is usually just go to the gym, get something to eat, something decently healthy. I don't really have a kitchen accessible to me, so I usually have to go get stuff. Then I come here and I jam out for the next like 7 to 10 hours. That's usually why I'm here so late. But the job still needs to get done. So the next thing is we gotta pull that guy in here, get this little baby truck out of the way, and get the real man's truck in here, and start jamming. So I'm excited. So we're gonna go and swap these out and get to work, get this thing done. Let's see where to start. Listen to that thing, bone cold. Wow. All right, well, put it inside and do some stuff. I don't want to go too crazy because obviously there's still no cooling system. That's what we're doing today. Header wrap's starting to seat. So I was like, what's that smelling noise? And then I keep forgetting I haven't done a full heat cycle on this thing. But if you haven't seen all the updates on this thing, we did a full wire tuck. All the power steering stuff's already done with the heat shield product on it. And this is by far one of the nicest engine bays I think I've ever done. Still got aluminum spark plug wires, get those done, get everything all dolled up, do the coolant lines here, as well as the power system for the electric power steering, as well as the fan. We have a derail fan setup we're gonna put on the actual radiator. So, we've got one of these. This is like a bit bus bar distribution block. The nice thing about this is it has a 3/8 terminal. This is just a cheap one on Amazon, nothing too crazy, but what it'll allow me to do is take this guy, run over here with it, and essentially, I'll go get a new battery cable, and it'll be one of the ones that has the pigtail off to the side, like the ones you get at a parts store. I will mount this guy somewhere over here, and I'll run that main power off of the battery feed to there, and then I'll have basically power ins, power outs, because I have to run a 12-volt hot, big 8-gauge wire off for the power steering right here. Our ground, same thing goes for the fan setup in this thing. So just kind of making easy places to pull power from is definitely something you want to do, so you're not just stacking a bunch of stuff onto the battery terminal. This is a nice clean way to do it. So I have a link down below for these things if you want to check them out. I highly recommend using them. I put these in the bug as well. Anything you have accessories for power that you're using, like electric fans or light bars or any sort of accessories for control boxes or switch boxes or anything like that, this is something that I recommend putting in the truck. So I'm gonna see if I can find a clean, efficient way to put this in. All right, so we got the upper hose on. It's actually pretty rad. Heat shield makes a hot rod sleeve that's big enough to go on a cooling line. So you can see how massive this thing is compared to all the other hot rod sleeve we put on this thing. And I actually heat shrunk the ends, trying to make it look as best I can with what I got. But yeah, if you've got cooling lines, you can dress them up, make them look super rad. And this isn't really just dress up stuff. It's actually good to 1200 degrees consistent. I think 2000 intermittent. So obviously radiator host should never see that, but looks badass and it is functional. So massive shout out to the guys over at Heat Shield Products. You want to check this stuff out, as well as all the other pieces and goodies and bits on this thing. I'll have a link down in the description for you guys. You can pop in and check out their whole wide range of products right here, made here in America. So really good quality stuff. Highly recommend it. So moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and make the heater core lines. You can see I haven't made those yet, so that's the next thing on the list. I'm going to do the same exact thing with the heat shrink and the hot rod sleeve, get that stuff done, and then I got to put the derail fan setup and wire up the power steering. You can see we do have the bus bar over here. I've started kind of wiring all those up, came out pretty good. I'm not quite done yet. And we have our PWM for the radiator mounted. I just have to get our switch 12 volt key on wire in. I gotta do one for the fan setup and then one for the power steering. So I gotta figure out how I wanna route that into the cab or find out a key on switch in the engine bay. Haven't really gone that far, so one thing at a time, but we're jamming away. So I'm gonna keep going. All right, so we're jamming out on the wiring, getting all this stuff done. You can see I've got the power steering ones ran and everything's kind of just hanging out underneath the truck. And the last thing that needs to go in are these fans from derail. So like I said in the last video, we are doing the oil cooler. It has its own fan and it's gonna run off of the PWM from derail with the cooling fans for the radiator like we have here. So what we have here is a complete fan shroud setup with over 4,000 combined CFM. And it's already set up in a pre-made kit for our Frostbite radiator that was in this truck. So way back when we did this back in Tennessee, we put a Frostbite radiator in it. It's pretty much a standard size. It's very standard size actually. And Derail makes standard sizes for pretty much every single radiator that you could possibly imagine. They make a fan setup pre-kit already ready for it. So that's what we have right here. So it's already ready to go. It has the little flaps. I love these things. So when you're driving, these things will open and allow more air through. When you're stopped, they'll close and force air through the fans. And then we have our little seal kit that'll go all the way around that, as well as all of our L brackets and our instructions ready to go. So the one thing I need to do is go ahead and put the L brackets on it. So there'll be 4 on each corner that they give you all the hardware for, and that will literally bolt right up to the radiator that you have. And the whole thing's pretty self-explanatory. From there, inside of this thing on each one of these fans, you can see we have our power wire and ground. I will run those in a common series. For the power wire, I'll grab the power wire that's down there. That blue wire is our power out from the PWM. So I'll grab those into one and I'll make a common ground, go over to my other common grounds in the chassis, and it will all work in perfect harmony. So I love this kit. I've used this in my F100. My F100 in 102 degree heat on the Autotopia LA shoot did not get over 175. That thing sat very cool, didn't even skip a beat. It did not care. I was dying, the truck did not care. So these setups, they work, I use them, I abuse them, and they stay working, and I definitely recommend them. And so I see how well this thing works in my own personal F100, so I figure what better setup to go in the crew cab than the derail fan setup. So I highly recommend it. Check it out in the link down below. I will have it for you guys to check out, as well as the oil cooler, and this whole system will work in harmony. So I'm gonna go to get these brackets on, put these things together, get it in the truck. It's a nice slip and fit, and it'll fill in this little gap that we have right here and make everything look quite nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing buttoned up and throw it in the truck. All right, when I got the fan set up in, got it all pretty much wired, everything ran underneath the truck over to this area. You can't really see it, but it looks good. It's all kind of tucked. I'm just running the rest of the power wire. I need to run my signal wire. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. You can see on this side, it just all kind of runs up into a common area right here. We're wrapping that up. I got a bunch of errands I got to run and pick up some hoses and stuff. So we got Dave's truck. Dave cruised over. Check out this beautiful Denside crew that he did. It's got a full sniper system, just like the crew cab. This one's a Sniper 1, built 460. C6, really rad truck. So I'm gonna take this thing over. Gonna be my little grocery hauler rig. So I'll take a little egg, I can take this. See how the sniper feels since I haven't felt the sniper, so I figured it's a good opportunity to figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna hop in this thing and grab all the material and everything to finish up my truck, and then hopefully we'll be driving here in a minute. Should be pretty good. We're getting close, that's for sure. So yep. All right, little grocery getter. Very nice. Got it. Wow, he's got one that actually works. Damn, this thing is freaking rad. Oh, you got the screen too? Damn. Nice. So everything's automatic. I don't have to mess with a fan controller or anything. It's all good?
No.
Sweet. Hell yeah. It's definitely really snappy with the sniper, that's for sure. This is such a clean truck. Let's go on the other side so the lighting isn't so bad. It is an XLT Ranger too, which is super trick. And just the color combo, man, it just glows. You don't see them lowered very often, which I like. So, I don't know, it's pretty sweet. I like this thing.
Holy shit. Is this what you painted?
No, not this one.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, this is my buddy's truck. I hope mine comes out half as good as this truck.
This thing is so clean.
Dude, it's so nice. I love this truck. It's got a big block in it. It's built. It's so cool.
Look, bro, even got little chills.
Ah, yeah, it's nice, dude. It's nice. Hell yeah. But yeah, you guys can see, you have a sign up front, right? But yeah, so we're in Escondido, right off Broadway. These are the guys. These are my favorite mechanics. You have problems with your car, bring it here. These guys fix my Vic. Had issues with it. JR, he's a man. Hell yeah. But yeah, good local mechanic you can trust. Definitely recommend him. He's a very good guy.
Yeah,
He does very good work.
Like, I actually want to get on this every single day. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
fuck yeah, I'll try this. No
Yeah,
problem,
dude, it's so, you can daily drive this thing. Like, it's amazing. It's great. Fuel injected. It's so nice.
That's great.
Ah, it works. It's still hard, huh? 55-year-old truck with electric power steering. It's pretty Gucci, man.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty legit.
It's quiet too. I thought it was too loud, to be honest.
And this is electric power steering fluid.
And
it's also $17 a quart.
I already know what they call it.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
With the type of
Liquid gold,
exhaust,
man.
dude.
It's like printer ink. Hey, what?
Do you electric power steering so when your motor blows up we can push it or move it easier?
Yeah, big funny guy. Yes, I did, actually. Big funny guy. Damn! That's pretty legit. I got a leak right there. I should probably put a clamp on that. That's on the return. So there you go. You can see this thing in action now. That's so rad. See that we got an air pocket in it. It likes to go to the left. It doesn't like to go to the right. You can see we got the filler in it. Yeah, it loads up this side. It doesn't load the other side.
So what's the warranty on that steering box?
Put a little bit of exhaust tubing on it to hopefully quiet it down and try to get the O2 to read a little better. Yeah! Very good. Professional. Ah! Yeah!
Right at short.
Yeah! There we go, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, well I think we're gonna try to drive this thing. It's got, I think, enough stuff on it. Return spring, bunch of ghetto wiring to basically hot wire fans and other stuff. But enough to drive it, so I think we'll be alright. Gonna get the hood to shut. I've got a ghetto exhaust system rigged and I'm gonna take her around the block, see if it works. There's a car show going on 2 blocks away, so I'm gonna see if I can make it over there and just hang out over there. If I can get it over there, I'll go hang out, get myself a dinner and a beer and just relax for a little bit. So we'll see how far I make it. Feels decent. It's not too bad. Yeah, I guess we'll drive it around the block, see what happens. I mean, it's working. The alignment's really bad. So what? The alignment is really bad.
That makes sense.
I forgot to adjust the alignment. I also forgot to tighten the adjusters on the alignment, but hopefully that doesn't fall off. Doesn't make you feel alive, right?
It'll self-tune quite a bit. Oh yeah, it wants a lot more fuel.
This thing is all over the place, dude. I'm like doing like 15 miles an hour. This doesn't look good. Alignment's bad, exhaust not on, no seat belts, steering wheel isn't bolted down all the way. Safety third. Power steering really does not work well to the right. The transmission is lifting up so much. Literally could not find the bolt for the back of the trans mount. We just kind of raw dogged it and just stuck something in there and it's obviously fell out already. But that pipe that I just self-tapered in real quick is still in there. That's all that really matters.
The pipe's there. We have a very consistent AFR.
Yeah, that's good. So I know the motor's okay. I know our temperature, yeah, we're chilling on temp. Fans are working beautifully. You can see the derail system's working beautifully. I didn't even like burp the cooling system either. We just kind of plugged it and went with it. So.
Temp's fine.
Best day at work ever, man. I tell you what. So the motor is literally like, because the trans mount fell out, torquing it so far forward under throttle that it's giving it more throttle because the motor is basically giving itself throttle. So as I give it gas, it wants to give it more gas, I lift and then I lose it all. So it's like, it's really trippy. It's really weird. We're still doing it. Made it further than I thought we would, to be honest.
I did that.
I was like, what was that?
I'm sorry. I applied the learn to the base map because it had maxed out the learn at idle. It wanted like 98% more fuel. And it's probably limited like right around 100%.
So you just added a little bit?
I just gave it permission to add more.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
I gave the self-tuning permission to add quite a bit more.
That's good. This thing is a bastard to drive. Because the throttle's doing all sorts of weird stuff and the brakes are dragging, it's all sorts of out of whack. Everything's out of whack. Just gotta let it idle. I'll just use my other foot and just let it idle. The EFI is good at running. It runs good enough. It'll hold it idle.
It runs great.
Yeah, look at that. Just chills. I mean, the fact that we can just hop in and do what we're doing right now just shows how good the Sniper 2 setup is. Because this is like as out of the box unset up as you could probably get. We just literally set up like the most basic parameters and just let it do its thing.
All we did is I adjusted the idle.
Yeah. All these people are trying to eat their food, get a clip of that. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to eat, I'm over here just like gassing them out. I'm sorry.
Not even though, this thing's idling like perfect.
Trying to talk about it every day, it's just this tractor rolling through. Look at a tractor trailer and how big this damn thing is. Alright, we're gonna go park and hopefully I make it. You can smell the brakes.
You will deafen this giant next to us.
There we go, a little cone. I'm gonna show you how to get around cones. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That was beautiful. That couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
That could not have gone any better.
Could not have gone better.
That was perfect, dude. Let's go have a beer. That was great. I cannot believe it. Look at that. Freshest drivetrain here, huh?
By far.
Oh my gosh. Literally like straight up, hey, yeah, I think it works. Let's go drive it. Yeah, it's fine. Take it. Screw it. That's a win, dude. It's so underestimating. Like, you see the outside. Yeah! Hell yeah. High fives. High fives. I don't know. Sketchy level, do not recommend doing that, but it was very sketchy. But we made it. We're real close, it's easy. So just go like 15 miles an hour and we'll be fine. Beautiful.
Ahora es el momento de que abramos nuestros corazones al dador de la vida.
Look at how good it looks, man.
Habrían guerras y rumores.
Hi.
It's here.
It made it.
It's here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now we can sit in awe while we listen to our best friends. Thank you, sir. I was cooking something to eat. I haven't eaten anything in like 12 hours. 14 hours. I think actually more than that.
You should do that. No, I don't think you should do that.
Dude, if I look at it, I'm gonna be hammered. Oh, look at this guy going in the exit. Beautiful. There you are. I thought you left me, man. Oh, nice. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, what a damn good looking truck, man.
Yours was a more pleasant drive over here.
Nice, smooth as glass.
But probably less exciting.
Dude, we were.
Everybody was looking at your rig.
Every 2 seconds, we didn't know if we were gonna die or not, so it was great. Dude, everything's so fresh that the brakes were literally dragging to the point to where it was like stopping the truck.
The transmission was coming through the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs a little loop.
Very nice.
Latch is upside down.
Go Quag. Very typical of me to do that. Get here 2 minutes before everything ends. Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
buddy?
what's up?
Oh my God, you and I are free clothes too.
I know, all
Yeah.
free stuff.
Big,
free stuff.
Big sponsored guy.
We gotta go to work.
Gotta go to work?
Oh, you gotta mess
I guess I didn't get the memo. Everybody left. Whoops. I had to be that guy. I'm always that guy. I was like looking at my watch. I was like, oh, it's almost 9. We should probably go before they open the road with our trucks in the middle of the street. There's Dave and I. Perfect.
We didn't mount them. Hey, the dash lights work.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no, that's brakes again.
Say what?
It's like if you ride the brakes a little bit, it loses vacuum. Because I think the motor can't keep up. And then you get off, and they're good.
The booster probably leaks between the two sides of it.
You can hear it.
Yeah, the booster probably leaks between the two sides, right?
Wow, man. I tell you, what a day, man. This is sick. Letting the fans run, power steering's done. I'm gonna highlight that later. Probably in the next video, I'll wrap all that stuff up, make it clean and presentable, and explain it all a little bit better for you guys who want to do it. Man, this setup is good. It is just good. I gotta dial up all this stuff, clean everything up, make it all look good. But we're having fun. Backed it right into the freaking wood thing here. It's like my stopper, and you just drive this ghetto hitch right into the back of this thing, and that's how she knows she's far as in she goes, and that's it. That's all she has. Man, what a looker. What a badass truck, dude. This is my dream truck. This is one of my dream trucks for sure, is a 4-door to tow the shore bed, and it came out absolutely amazing. So massive shout out to you, dude. This thing runs fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Dude, it's good.
Best, easiest sniper install that I've done. And I really think this is the cleanest sniper install that I've done also.
Hell yeah. No, I'm stoked. Yeah, it not only looks good, but it works just as good as it looks. So that's something we really wanted to do here, is make something not only look good, but be functional. And we're not even close to done. We have a lot to do to this thing. So we're gonna dial this thing up. We're gonna go over the live tuning, check some stuff up, see what the map looks like, I guess.
We're gonna look at a couple maps and make a couple fine-tuning adjustments to make this thing really drive and dial in like a modern truck would, and also make sure that it's just super safe, since this is going to carry a load, it's going to go on road trips, it's going to be a working truck. So we want to make sure that we have a perfect, very safe ignition map, a good fuel map, and that everything's really dialed in the way we want it to be.
Perfect. You're going to be safe. And quake kit, you're going to be quake proof. We're making it quake proof. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I think that's impossible, but whatever.
Honestly, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It can totally look overwhelming.
It does look overwhelming.
When you open this up, I shouldn't have opened it up yet. When you open it up, there's nothing.
Yep.
So you've got your fuel. They call each of these a ICF. It's just a configuration that relates to fuel, to the sensors, to the system settings, to the idle parameters, to the spark.
So you can go into each
parameters.
subcategory. So you can pull up the timing map then, and we can kind of look at that.
So we can look at, this is what the base timing table is.
Oh geez, that's a lot of numbers.
Out of the box, the Sniper comes with what Holley calls their simple ignition configuration if you're running timing control.
Yeah.
That just gives you a very rough control over idle, cruise, and wide open throttle. We have these set to some pretty safe numbers. What we're gonna do is we're going to turn this into a 2D table. And you can see this is not the smoothest map. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work just a little bit to smooth and finesse this map and make it more like an OEM style map. Something like we're coming a factory vehicle. For this truck, we're not gonna push the edge of how much timing we can run, how much performance we can get, because it needs to not blow up.
Yep. That is the #1 goal here, not blow up. We do not like breaking engines. We're over that. I've never broken an engine in my life. What do you mean? That'll just darn dandy do it, baby. We drove it. I'm so happy, so proud of this project, so thankful for all my friends helping me with this thing. Thankful for you guys watching along with me as I rebuilt this truck from nothing into what it is now. So I'm very happy, I'm very proud of this. And I cannot wait to tie up all the loose ends, get an exhaust on this thing and tidy up all the loose ends and actually start driving it. It runs phenomenally. Nick Lang did an amazing job setting up the Sniper on this thing. The guys over at Holley really did a good job on this system, on the Sniper 2. These things out of the box work phenomenally. I have never, like he said, this is the smoothest setup that he's ever done. He's done stuff from Dominator to Terminator, Sniper 1s, and then the Sniper 2, and this thing has outperformed pretty much anything that we've ever worked with. So very happy with this thing. It is very well set up out of the box, and I cannot wait to start driving it. But yeah, that'll pretty much wrap everything up. I do want you guys to let me know what you guys think about more vlog style stuff, you know, showing the day in the life, what I do throughout the day. If you guys like the more structured stuff based on the trucks, I'll stick it that way. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like seeing more of what I do outside of the car stuff. I would like to incorporate my life a little bit more because my YouTube channel is my name and it's not just tailored to vehicles. So yeah, either way, let me know. Grab the merchandise, 909speedcompany.com. As always, thank you guys a ton for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel so we can post some more badass, awesome content for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. The Crew Cab. See you guys.